Kenyan Teachers Service Commission and the Kenya National Union of Teachers have today arrived at a historic collective bargaining agreement that seeks to iron out decades of differences that have bedeviled the sector. The CBA signed by the two sides was unveiled on the sidelines of the ongoing Kenya Secondary School Heads Conference in Mombasa. KTN's Francis Ontomwa reports.
The second day of the Kenya Secondary School Heads Conference was going to be special. Head teachers took their position in readiness for a presidential address. The red carpets rolled out, but after several hours of waiting, the president was not to show up. Kesha officials did not have a clear explanation, and neither did the cabinet secretary in charge of education.
Well, since I don't know who is confused, I'm not aware of the confusion. I cannot comment about something I don't know. Because we are not confused. I am the CS for education and I am not confused about it. And if you talk to the chair of the Kenya Secondary Schools Heads Association, he will tell you the program for today, tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Now you are dragging us into things that are not relevant to us. Talk to Mr. Witty.
Despite that reaction, it was clear that Matiang'i indeed had a busy day, striking several meetings with the head teachers leaders and the Teachers Service Commission. What will be seen as an attempt to clean up the house before the head of state's arrival.
The Teachers Service Commission under the Constitution is mandated to manage the teaching profession in the country. They provide the guidelines. And where do you need to sell guidelines? Because your employer tells you this is how you need it to work. And you comply with your employer, that is all.
On the sidelines, a document hailed as the first ever collective bargaining agreement between TSC and KNUT was being unveiled at the Serena Hotel. A document that seemed to have made everyone happy.
The Teachers Service Commission and the Kenya Union of Teachers have made history by signing the first ever collective bargaining agreement for the teaching service in Kenya since the signing of recognition of agreement between the parties on 15th May 1968.
KNUT have worked very closely to deliver a document that has eluded teachers of this country for the last 59 years of the existence as Kenya National Union of Teachers.
Top highlights in the CBA include setting out the role of the Salaries and Remuneration Commission in the determination of remuneration payable to the teachers.
Moving forward, because we want to commence our negotiations for the next CBA from 1st of July. And therefore, we need SRC to adequately release the job evaluation findings and the necessary advisory opinion to the Teacher Service Commission so that we can effectively engage.
Wednesday marks the third day of the event with President Uhuru Kenyatta yet again on the day's program. The school fees headache and the terms of service for teachers sticking out as some of the top issues on focus. Francis Ontomwa, KTN News, Mombasa.